Today we're making a cake for Valentine's Day. The ingredients we will be needing is Betty Crocker's Super Moist Vanilla Cake, milk. It was supposed to be a cup, but I used a glass instead, so it's half. About a 1/4 cup of oil and 3 eggs. Let's get started. So get your bowl. And crack the eggs. So get your whisk and stir. You don't want any of those parts. It should be all yellow. So now we'll get the vegetable oil, or you can use any oil, and pour it in. After that, stir again. Now we'll open the Betty Crocker's cake mix. So I'm just gonna continue mixing for a while. And my sister is helping by pouring the mix.
Make sure you pour small parts or it's harder to mix.
Good. Oh yeah, and you can also add your milk in.
Okay, after you pour about half of the cake mix in, just mix for a while until it's all smoothened out, and then we'll pour the other mix.
It'll look like a light yellowish color.
And make sure it's not lumpy, or else your cake will be lumpy, and we don't like lumpy cake. After it's about this consistency, you start adding more. And after you've poured the entire mixture in, start mixing. It gets harder after a while, so in this step you might need a grown-up to help. While you're stirring, make sure there are no lumps in the batter. If so, keep mixing. I'll take it from here.
See, there's like more lumps. Make all those lumps like into like a smooth consistency. So, let's continue mixing.
Now we'll add some butter. Let's see. On our cake pan.
While you're mixing.
So while you're mixing, get a partner or your siblings to butter your cake pan for a very good cake.
Continue watching.
So while you butter up your cake pan, make sure to get softened butter. Or if you don't have softened butter, just microwave it for like 10 seconds and you'll have a nice consistency. So take about this much butter on your cake pan. I'm using a 9-inch cake pan for this cake, and just spread it. Make sure your pan is buttered on every single part of the pan, like this. Make sure it's even so you have a nice cake. And the bottom doesn't look crusty. Make sure you butter the sides too, so it's easier to take out. So once your cake pan is buttered, let's get back to the cake mix.
So,
It's about smooth right now.
so let's just
Mix it for like 2 more minutes and then we'll get to the next step. 2 moments later. Alright, now our cake mix is thoroughly stirred. And at this step, ask your partner or sibling to set the oven, a conventional oven, to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure to do this at this step.
I want to. So if it's not, if there's like a few lumps left, continue stirring until it's like this. And if there's still lumps, I'm just gonna mix it for around a minute. So see some lumps.
Nobody likes lumps. So, we're going to show off some Michelin star stuff. Wow, it's really cool.
It's our signature.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Ha ha ha. Now, next up, let's see. Now, since your cake mix is nice and smooth, we love smooth cake mix. Now, we'll take our buttered pan and pour the cake mix inside. So, ask a grown-up for this step because you might spill some. we're making 2 cakes today since we have a lot of cake mix. So if you want, you can butter up another pan and start pouring the mixture inside. Make sure you do the same thing for the buttered pan in the second one as the first one. Then both of your cakes' bottoms will turn out nice. Okay, after you've buttered both of your pans, we'll start pouring.
I like that. I'm just gonna first take out the whisk. Okay.
Let it set inside.
So this is probably like
And
one.
now take your second cake pan to pour the rest of the batter on. To make sure you leave out no cake batter, use a spatula for this step. My mom is helping me with this step because it's fun. So once you've had both of your cake pans filled with cake batter, let it sit for 5 minutes so the cake batter spreads evenly in the bowl. In this step, you can start checking your oven to see if it has been preheated.
So the next part is for grown-ups, and my mom will do it.
We filled the 2 cake pans halfway because it gives space to puff up to give you a nice moist cake. Once your batter has set thoroughly, you will do this to get all of the air bubbles out. This part is very fun, so you can do this. So to get all the air bubbles out and for your cake to have a really nice fluffy top, you'll hit it down like this. You can do this for about a while. And when you see no bubbles, that means you're good to go. As you can see, there are no lumps left in the entire thing, which means there are no air bubbles, ensuring a nice and fluffy cake. You can also do this for the second one.